Oh, hello, hello out there. It feels weird. I have a little frog in my throat. It feels weird to be here without a game in front of me. It feels very bizarre. But this is kind of what we agreed on, right? And I agreed full-heartedly. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. We're having Zatsu time. We're having bi-weekly Zatsu Sorceress tea time. I unfortunately did not make my tea. I was going to, but I forgot to make some when I got home. Boo. I got zoned out and I forgot to make some. I was going to make the turmeric and ginger one again because your sorceress has been dealing with a little bit of pain in her wrist. Tea time with no tea. It's fine. I got water. Water's fine. But yeah. I'm nervous. And actually, let me grab some tunes real quick. I'm going to go grab some tunes real quick. I could, yeah, I could. It just requires me to literally just go after like 2 minutes of getting myself set up. I could probably go and get it, because all I need to do is just grab a tablespoon and like fill my kettle and grab my kettle from the kitchen. Because I have to like grab my electric kettle from the kitchen. Part of me is just lazy. Hang on. I'm gonna turn on some tunes real quick though, all the same. Hang on. Zephyr is being a dum-dum. Hang on 1 second, give her a second. Hang on. Let me grab some tunes. Hello! 1 sec, I'm grabbing some tunes real fast. I'm going to have to properly credit them in a actually I can probably do that like right away. Because I don't have a game to hold me back. Okay, so here we go with the Hyrule Cafe from Game Chops, who, as long as I credit them in the description, they should be pretty cool with it. Unlike my Sims 4 time, where for some reason everything in that entire playlist was copyrighted, and I was just so mad. Comfy with everybody? Just comfy with everybody? Volume level's good, or do I need to tone that down a little bit? Okay. How are audio levels? Is it good? I'm not good with you can tell I'm not very good with audio balancing. I have to like consistently flick back and forth. Volume's fine? Okay, good. Good. So that's good. I'm glad. So, first and foremost, let me I'm going to grab their link address, and I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to put that in the video description real fast. One sec. I have the Hyrule Cafe version 1 playing right now, so we're having a good time. And besides, their Zelda remixes are like a huge blast. There we go. That's all saved. Okay, Zephyr has got everything under control. Again, I'm feeling very strange and exposed because I don't have the video game in front of me to distract me. It's kind of crazy. Because I think last times I tried doing Zatsu streams, I would always have something to distract myself with. And everyone knows, because that's where Yippee-Chireen was, for. This lovely little menace to society. With the 1,000-yard stare into the nihility. He will forever, it's the 1,000-yard stare that always sells it for me. Go. Just put it back in the corner. He's a good boy. He just chills. By the way, for my Honkai Star Rail players, happy Aglaya Pole Day! Happy Aglaya Pole Day! Her banner just dropped officially. May your roles be forever blessed by the blue sorceress in the kimono. I'm in a good mood. Roll your look. Good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna pull for Aglaya on Saturday. That she's part of the content, the plan. Funny enough, I actually woke up this morning and I forgot Boot Hill was also on banner, which sucks because I also want Boot Hill because he's also husband number. Boot Hill is husband number. What is he now? He's like husband number. No wait, he would be husband number 7 at this point. He's husband number 7. But anyway. I woke up. I saw the Aglaya banner, and I forgot Boot Hill was on banner with Aglaya this coming time around. And for some reason, in my very sleep-addled brain, keep in mind this was like 5:30 a.m. when I started. I was not like fully conscious. I thought Boot Hill was Sunday. And I was like, wait. Sunday and Robin are bannering together? Geez, Sunday, you worked fast. You literally just had your official banner a couple months ago. I had a Zephyr morning like brain moment. I think it was the pose. I think it was the way Boot Hill's arm was lifted. My brain thought it was Sunday for some reason. Sunday might be back there by the gym. Damn, he works fast. Cool. I'm glad everyone's been enjoying everything, by the way. No, that's Pom. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. That is Pom Pom on the banner. That's right. No one knows Boot Hill, right? Having much fun. Okay, I guess while I'm kind of like idle singing in a moment, along with the music, I was asked, and I kind of thought about this recently. I don't know when I will do it. Excuse me. I have probably a little burp in my chest there. I haven't decided yet, and I don't know if I told you guys this yet or not, but I do have full intentions to just do a karaoke for whatever reason I want. And there's not going to be a celebratory milestone attached to it. It's literally just going to be because I want to. And it's very nerve-wracking because I have a list of songs that I found that it's like, I need to find karaoke versions of these. I want to find karaoke versions of this music, and then I want to be able to sing them. Oh no, not the 50-50 loss to Bronya. No. Oh my god, I know that pain very well. I know that pain way too well. I still miss Topaz. I still miss my Topaz though. Anyway. Yeah, karaoke night. Karaoke night is gonna be at one point. I don't know when. And it's gonna be like I guess it's gonna be like some slightly edgy music. I wouldn't call it edgy. It's like, if I can find them, I might do like several like Nightwish songs. Or, no, wait, Evanescence ones, excuse me. Because I don't think Nightwish has real karaoke, and some of their songs are like incredibly long, and like 90% of them are instrumental. Hence, if you look at Ghost Love Score or something like that, those songs are just 90% musical instruments and like 10% lyrics. Unless you can find something with lyrics in it. Oh, Within Temptation is a good one too. I'm talking about like, I think I'm talking like goth metal bands, essentially. Because I think that's what they were described as. But yeah, I love their music. And it's always been very fun for me. So I might do like a whole bunch of those if I can find the karaoke mixes for them. because hopefully Sinking's got those, because I know Bring Me to Life is like one of the biggest Evanescence songs out there. But if I could find more, I'd be very pleased. Just like a long list of just... you will not hear country ditties from me unless I'm the last sorceress on this planet. I refuse country music. There's like maybe one country ditty that I like, and it was custom made, and it was like, it's not even real full on country. It's just because the person who sang it can actually do a southern twang, and it's actually like really good. But no, I don't like country music. Country music makes me angry. It's not even angry, it's just like, it always sounds very, very repetitive. And it's about time they probably start singing those songs backwards to get all that stuff back again. Yeah. It just always sounds like it's so repetitive, and my brain goes bleh. But yeah, those are plans. Those are updated plans. I can also probably share a little bit for a brief moment. I am going to be gone on the Easter weekend in April. I'm probably gonna have to remind everybody about this. I am going to be away in for just like a weekend in April. So hopefully there's not gonna be any Honkai Star Rail banners that are going to be needed. Hoyoverse, I'm looking at you. Don't have any good banners. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to begin in April. Well, you know what? At least it's the beginning of April, and I can, at least it's the beginning of April? And I can play a little bit of it. There you go. I might pass on the fake collab stuff. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Look, I am poor on jades right now. I don't have any jades to spare. I have like enough for maybe a Glaya, and I'm gonna be very lucky if I can get like Mighty. If I even want Mighty at all. That's the weird part. It's like, part of me wants him because, yeah, husband, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want Mighty? Is there anyone else he's bannering with that's gonna be good? The announcement they made? Is that the one where they're going to be essentially boosting units that are not, boosting units that are like not as often deployed, like Zila for one thing? Essentially, they're trying to power up the power crept, I think is the word for it. Yeah, old character buffs, that's what I thought. Hey, maybe Arlen will be useful for once, instead of just sending him out on a job. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of Arlen, but I think he's like the joke punching bag, like 90%, like the poor Honkai Star Rail universe. And Amphoreus will last ooh. Wait. Amphoreus will last about a year? Damn. Thank you. Mama did a wonderful job. Ava's mama did a wonderful job on my outfit too. I'm still loving this outfit. I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon. I'm still waiting to do a very, very high fantasy themed outfit. I really cannot wait for that, but I'm kind of gonna give it like a little bit of time to sink in. And then I want to do like a really big high fantasy outfit. For Jingshui, Silverwolf, and Nestos. Isn't Silverwolf like on an upcoming... Isn't Silverwolf on the banner this time, or was I... No, wait, that might have been Robin. Hang on. I thought I saw Silverwolf somewhere. Is Silverwolf on banner this time? That's what I thought. Okay, I'm not crazy. Zephyr's not nuts. Okay, good. I thought I was crazy. I thought I was taking some kind of crazy pill there for a second. I knew I saw Silverwolf. I don't want to like have the incident where I mixed up Boot Hill with Sunday again. Anyway. Oh! Ah, yay! Yeah. I'm excited. I just remembered. I forgot to tell you guys this because I didn't want to tell you guys this. Want to know something really fun? Zephyr got her 3D printer up and running. She's got her resin 3D printer all fully set up. I just need to do some practice with it. Yeah. I have my 3D printer all set. I have my resin 3D printer all set up. I'm just needing to do some practice with supporting and stuff like that and testing some prints. But so in the future, if I'm able to manage it, because I do need to do like another bit of preparation before I even do it, I'm probably going to be doing like painting hand cam streams where I'm going to essentially be doing like figurine painting and stuff like that. Yay! Because I found some really fun I found some really nice like Honkai Star Rail figures. Like little statuettes. Well, you know, okay, hang on. Let me word this correctly. You guys kind of know about the anime figures that you guys can get from anime conventions and stuff like that. Essentially that, but I can do it at home because of some very talented people. That's the one I was trying to get at. And then we might do some like fun painting streams where we get to have some fun like that. They're not going to be uber crazy fancy in places, but yay. There's like some really nice like figurines that I can go and paint. I have people who are very, very hyped up for a Firefly one. I have like 2 people, maybe 3, who are very, very excited to see the Firefly one that I found. I found a really, really nice Firefly one. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited because at some point I might, this one might wait, but not the painting streams themselves, but come what, maybe sometime in the future, if I move places and I'm able to move the resin 3D printer out of my main office, I might be able to hook a little camera up to it, and I might do some like bonus footage for the corner. Yay! And that kind of gets me really, really doubly excited. And I know, I get excited about everything here. I get excited about every little thing, but this is like creative stuff that my brain is like uber happy about. My brain is like really, really uber happy about this whenever I think about it. New content is always nice. Yes. What I want to do is I'm still hemming and hawing about like which program to use, because I know Blender is a good one to use. But I've also been I know that like I know there's nothing wrong with excitement. But I'm still debating on whether or not I want to go with Blender, or if I want to bite the bullet and purchase a membership for ZBrush, which are 3D modeling programs. So that way I can start like 3D sculpting, because I have some ideas that I want to play with. And some of them are like around cat cakes. Our lovely little cat cake critters. Or inspired actual cakes inspired by characters, because my brain is silly. Trust me, I had an aventurine cake. I had a 2-tier aventurine cake in the back of my brain for a while. Do not test me. The noggin is cooking. But I want to take some time to like learn the programs first before I do it. Because the last thing I want to do is flounder around. The last thing I want to do is flounder around trying to scramble and figure out like how things work. Do I have pictures? I don't. It's a noggin cooking right now. I should probably like take a day where we do some sketches. Blender first, it's free. I'm not missing. Yeah, Blender is free. You're correct. I can try Blender. I can try Blender and give it a few whirls. But yes, that is true. I might need to take a day where we sketch out cakes and stuff like that, because cat cakes are usually pretty fine base. I can easily maneuver with those. and like have one as a base and then keep and just maneuver around them. But if I'm making stuff from scratch, I want to know how to do that. Aches in the brain. I love sweets. What can I say? I love sweets. But also, I love the cat cakes from Honkai Star Rail. You know me, I can't get rid of him. They're too cute. And I'm sad I always have to sell them on Lethal Company. I'm always so upset when I have to sell the cat cakes on Lethal Company. I really am. Oh my god. Speaking of Lethal Company, anyone want... Okay, so here's my question to you guys. Pausing my momentary train of thought, because this is not just about me yapping and running my mouth for the next couple of hours. I am curious, do you guys want to see... How did you guys like... Okay, I'm gonna phrase this one first. How did you guys like the poll for the game suggestions? Did you guys like that idea? And should that be like a Wednesday... Like, how often do you want to do these polls? Or if I come up with polls for games, would you guys like to put in some ideas for them? Because I know I do try to play new games, and sometimes I know I struggle with my schedule. Sometimes I flounder around with it, and it probably becomes a little too repetitive. But I do like hearing your guys' input into doing polls for games. Okay, that's good. I might do that sometimes, especially when I'm like conflicted. Polls a good idea. Yeah, I know. These ones are kind of like good like community ideas. Nah, it's fine. But yeah, I like the idea. I'm not gonna do it often. I might do like a once a month thing, maybe. Do like a once a month poll day where we kind of like go through some games and we figure out some new ones to play. Because Supermarket Simulator ended up being a lot more fun than I anticipated. That was actually like a lot more fun than I expected it to be. It really was. It was like, oh, this is fun. And you guys chose that one for me. Very much a landslide on that one. I think. Let me get a drink real quick. Hang on. Beep, beep, boo. But yeah. The gaming polls might end up being like maybe a once a month thing, especially if they're like short form games. And we'll try to like stay off the Halloween, off the spooky ones, because I'm going to do my darn best to actually provide a proper Halloween experience this year. Because, I'll be honest, last year we really didn't have much for spooky games. All I did was play Honkai Star Rail throughout the month of October. Even though I had a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, I had a blast with Penacony. Penacony is Pikacony. Everything wraps back to Honkai Star Rail, I swear to God. Well, once in a while it'll be nice so you can make them, and I'm out of ideas in several games to choose from. Yeah, this is true. It's always so hard, especially with the like Steam games. Gotcha is scary though. Yeah, Gotcha is the true horror out there, isn't it? But would you guys like to see me do more Lethal Company as well? I have Still Wakes the Deep also in my mind for Halloween. I also have like 4 chapters of Poppy Playtime to get through as well. I have 4 chapters of Poppy Playtime to play through. Like, I can do the first 2 chapters of that in like one sitting, and then I have to spread out 3 and 4. Because the 4th one released relatively recently, too. And I'm kind of mad, because I was like, okay, story time. Full intentions. I was intending to play all 3 games, all 3 chapters of Poppy Playtime, in one big endurance stream. And I forgot to do it. I forgot to do my big Poppy Playtime endurance stream. I'm so mad at myself. I might go back and I might do some solo Lethal Company again, because I blame Camden. I blame Camden in like the most like gentle way possible. Camden is like been playing solo Lethal Company, and I am so jealous about how good he is at it. He's so good at that game. But yes, Lethal Company is fun though. It is. It's a little tricky, especially when I have to like go against things that require another person to smack me over the head with. But it's a fun game. And also they added more cat cakes to the cat cake mod. They added some memes. They added meme ones. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, unless you've seen it. If you've seen it, you know. But yeah. We get mode. Yeah. I mean, I still have to revisit. I still have like Phoenix Wright to still do. I have a whole bunch of Phoenix Wright to still get through. I have, oh god. I have 2 more games in the original trilogy, and then we go and do Cat Cake Operation Part 2 would be a sequel. It would be. Ace Attorney is definitely gonna come back. I'll probably post that for Monday. Yeah, I'll definitely post that for Monday. Then we'll do Tavern. We'll do Tavern Keeper, or the one I was using before. And then I'll figure out what to do on Saturday. Saturday might be more. Saturday might be a bit more of a wild card day. I haven't decided if I wanted to bring Sims 4 back yet or not. For me, Sims 4, I kind of have a tendency to like pick it up, get very hyper fixated for like a little bit, and then drop it. Honkai Star Rail is like a completely different beast. Ooh. Sorry, I heard the faint strains of the Gerudo Desert theme. My brain gets a happy itch when I hear that one. Sorry, my brain got a happy itch in that very moment of like, oh, hello. Oh wait, we could actually do the cake sketches or something on Saturday. The annual Minecraft session effect. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it technically is. It's like I can get really hyper fixated for like a little bit, and then I drop it for several months, and then I go back to it. I think that's what it is. It's one of those. Because I know there are some people who will like play Minecraft for a while, drop it, and then eventually they will come back to it. Ooh, excuse me, goodness sake. Pardon me. That one came out before I could stop it. We could do Saturday sketch day. Do I have anything important next Saturday? Oh, wait. I don't have anything important on Saturday. Oh wait, I forgot. I realized I might need to rearrange my schedule a little bit for next week. Because I almost forgot. I am doing the Valentine's Day Overcooked stream with Terrence this week, this Friday. Or not this Friday, next Friday. We're doing it on Valentine's Day. For those who don't know the story, last year, Terrence and I tried to do a Valentine's Day Overcooked all-you-can-eat collab, and we struggled for 2 hours with Scuff. I'm not even joking. I literally wrote that as the scuffiest of scuffs. I call that the biggest scuff that ever scuffed in the world. But Terrence and I are going to come back, and we're going to try it again, and hopefully we actually succeed and get past the main tutorial phase, because that was where everything started to act weird. If not, we will probably do like some power washing co-op, and if all else fails, we'll just go like wash Mordor for Valentine's Day. we'll just go over to Mordor in the Power Wash co-op, and we'll just go wash Mordor for Valentine's Day. I think that'd be funny. Also, talking about happy itches in the back of my brain as well when it comes to music. I haven't gotten the opportunity to watch it yet because it's not available on a streaming service. I listened to a few bars of Wicked's music, of the newest one. What was the song called again? What was that? It wasn't Defying Gravity. Defying Gravity, I know that one by heart. It's, what one is that? It's the one where Fierro is singing. I forgot what it was called. My brain is not having a good time. I can't remember what it was called. No, I literally was like thinking about it. Yeah, I want Overcooked to work. I can't remember that name of that song. It's like I cannot remember it. It's like, I know it's like that school one where Fierro is taking the lead on that. But I listened to it. I wish I could remember the song off the top of my head. I listened to it and my brain got that little happy itch sensation because Jonathan Bailey, who has taken up the role of Fierro for the Wicked films, which I'm excited to see how his part 2 is going to work out. His voice is so good. And for those who don't know, Jonathan Bailey is the voice actor for Graha Tia in Final Fantasy XIV. And that man makes me so happy. He is my favorite character, and the man is such a sweetheart. He also played Anthony Bridgerton in the Bridgerton series. I will. Maybe I should get... Ooh. Content brain hopping. Watch a long time. We should do that. If it becomes available to me, I should be able to... Maybe we can do a watch along that day. Yeah, we could do a watch along. I've been dying to do one of those. I originally intended Fridays or something to be like movie nights, but then we got caught up with avarice. But also, I'm very, very procrastinating when it comes to my schedules. We can do a watch along together. That would be so fun. Okay, so for those who don't know how a watch along works, especially in the VTubing space, the movie will not be played directly on here, nor will the audio. I will look to a timer, and that way we can start the films and everything at the same time, and we can watch it together. It's kind of like it's almost like having a Discord movie night, if that makes sense. Only we're not fully watching the film over one screen. We're kind of like sharing it over multiple screens and reacting to it in time. I think that would be so fun. We can sit and watch Wicked. That'd be fun. We should do that. That would be fun. Hi, Crow! We're doing good. I got all hyped up on content brain for a second. Also, I do need to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movies as well. I have not watched them yet, although I heard 3 has been an absolute banger. I need to watch that one. I need to watch the Sonic movies because I feel like I will be given a very, very big "you should watch this" sensation if I haven't done so already. I've never even watched the first 2 Sonic movies. I still remember the Sonic the Hedgehog incident when the first movie was first announced, and the terrifying thing. Secret level episode of Warhammer 40k. Watches the secret level up of Warhammer 40k. Interesting. I've never fully watched like anything with Warhammer or anything. Also, you featuring, are you okay, buddy? You doing good? Hang on. Let me just... Doing good, buddy? Okay. I have so much adventuring stuff. It's insane. I mean, I don't have it to the level of Shrine Crazy, but it's just like I have a fair bit of like... I have an adventuring cat cake on my desk. Anyway. Silly me. Silly me. Zephyr got distracted again. Adventuring's my go. Yes, he is. Yeah, okay, so yes. This is kind of like almost like a content planning and stream plans. I do want to do watch-alongs, definitely. Watch-alongs were definitely like the one big thing I wanted to do, but I never had like my mental capacity, never had the time for it, so we'll probably do like a movie night every so often. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, like I said, I remember the fiasco of the horrifying original Sonic design, and everyone just understandably going a little nuts in a bad way. Well, we don't know. We won't talk fully about that, but I still remember the I just remember that the whole entire thing. I don't even, but they took the time in the 4 extra years to redesign it. At least. They took the extra 4 years to take it to do it. Okay, I got notified. Hang on one sec. What's going on? Oh. It's just anyway. What's I gonna talk about? I don't know what I wanted to talk about. I think I went through like a lot of my main points. But yeah, watch-alongs are definitely good. I am talked about my little time ago away on April. Oh yeah. I might go through my throne list at some point, and I might start like adjusting a few things, because I have noticed that it's like a lot of this stuff has become unavailable, and I'm going to have to like clean some of that out, or at least like put some of it into hiding for a little while. I'm going to have to like reorganize that so I can start making collections, so that way the collections are based off of tiny trinkets, small like miscellaneous items, stream gear in a different spot. But that way just things are a little bit more organized and a heck of a lot less chaotic in there. Just a little bit of a fixer-upper. Let's see, next. I don't think I'm gonna read. Nah. I'm thinking about my schedule for next week. Like I think I can probably sneak in a 4 stream week. Let's see, then we got one day. Yeah, I think I can fit in that. I don't think I failed miserably with getting a 4 stream week out. I don't think I was that bad. Although, yeah, like I said, sitting here and realizing that Cabin Factory was the biggest catalyst for just sitting down here and chilling with everybody was kind of like an amazing thing to realize. Because I've never... For the 4 stream week, yes. I might do Ace Attorney. I might do the sketch design ideas for... Saturday. I know I gotta do the Terrence, and me and Terrence are doing Overcooked on Friday. Wednesday will be a big question mark because I have no idea. We might do some more Divergent Universe hustle, because I need to hustle through and get to level 100 on that. I need to hustle through and get through to level 100 because my bespoke ratio is still waiting for me. Terrence is a friend in a different Discord server. And he does like a lot of collabs with like a lot of people. You'll get to see him a little bit more as time goes on. When next Friday rolls around for Valentine's Day, you'll have to hear from him. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, we tried the overcooked all you can eat, and then it was just like we were stuck with that, and it's like if all else fails, I told him let's just do power washing. We'll just probably yap session on that Friday. Yes, and Cabin Factory really spooked me. Cabin Factory genuinely spooked me, and again, it made me realize when to stop playing games. And I think that's always like a big show of strength in a VTuber, is when they're able to kind of admit that the game is too much for them. Because believe me, I wanted to like power through for the remaining hour and a half to try my best, but it's like I couldn't do it. And it just makes me a little bit it does make me on the sentimental side to think about it. It makes me a little bit sentimental. Yeah. Cabin Factory scared the Zatsu out of me. It essentially also became the catalyst of realizing how much I've never really fully sat down and talked with everybody. There's no problem if you aren't having fun. Fun is the goal. It is. It really is. That's why I thought Supermarket Simulator was only gonna be like a one-time thing, because I was like, I'm probably not gonna have too much fun with this, but then I ended up having a lot of fun. Because we made memes out of it already. I'm just all excited. I'm all aflutter because I've talked about the 3D printing. I've talked about everything else, and my brain is just like all on the happy chemicals right now because I enjoy hanging out with everybody. Yume's house. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah. I think isn't her birthday next week too? Hang on, one second. I'm gonna check my calendar. It might be Yume's birthday next. Oh, next Wednesday. Wednesday's a little up in the air now. Let me see. What is she plotting? For those who don't know, Yumeko Ghost Cat or Yumeko, you'll probably like see the ghost cat pop up every once in a while in my chat, but she and I are the ones who hang out with Avarice during Baldur's Gate 3 nights. Her birthday, I believe, is next Wednesday, if I am correct. Let's see. February 12th. Yeah, her birthday is actually next Wednesday. So, and she's also, in a manner of speaking, she's also like a bit of my VTuber sibling. Avis Mama made a chibi version of herself, of her ghost cat form, and so I might end up having I might end up only having a 3-stream week next week, especially if I want to like just sit and vibe with Yume for a bit and give her a good old happy birthday, because Yume's a good friend. Yume's been like always. Yume was like the first person who, well, okay, she wasn't the first person to do so, but she also became like a big important part of everything. She's encouraged me a lot, and when she offered me to hang out with her group, I was really all aflutter about it, and I'm just like, yay! Yeah, I might do that. I might change that to a 3-stream week instead. It'll just be a little bit more adjusted, so Yumeko, we can spend time with Yumeko on her birthday. I'll even make a community post about him. I'll send everyone out there and be like, go Celebrate my sister. But no, in truth, Yume means a lot to me as a friend. She's been a very big encouraging person, and I'm just like, because believe me, I have, and I don't mean to be like openly vulnerable all the time, and I think I've mentioned this before. I do have self-confidence issues. In full honesty, I have self-confidence issues. And I do have some days where I feel completely and utterly defeated. I'm not gonna get too sentimental about it, I promise. But yeah, there are just some days where I feel like I don't deserve where I'm at once in a while. Or I feel like I'm not enough. That's all that kind of really it boils down to. Those are the main 2 points of that entire spiel about self-worth. I have self-worth issues. I have self-confidence problems. I've been working on to improve them as time has gone on. I feel like I've steadily improved, but there are some days where my self-confidence can be like, I do have issues where I wonder if I'm good enough or if anyone's at all having fun. Just those basic internal thoughts, you know? And thank you, Ganwei. I'm glad you are. But yeah, Yume was like the biggest booster back when I was a mere floating PNG. And she's been very encouraging in her own way. In her own silly Yumeko way, she's been very encouraging. And I'm always there for them, and they're always there for me whenever possible. Yume is definitely one of my best friends, I think. I'm so silly. I'm sappy. I can't help myself. But yeah. I'm very pleased. I'm happy with the transformation that's overcome this entire thing. Because yeah, for those that who were not around during the early days, this form of me was not the original me. My original me was a little flat PNG that just kind of floated about, and it was just being all adorable and had no and I had no expressions back then. And now I'm here. And it's all thanks to everyone's encouragement, in truth. Everyone's encouragement meant the world to me. And you guys have been the biggest things that have been keeping me going. God, I'm a sentimental person today. Jesus. I'm so sentimental today. But I do, when I speak of the truth. I do not tell you, I do not half-ass it. For lack of a better word, I do not half-ass it. I tell you guys everything when I can with full honesty. As much as I can. Of course, I have my right to obtain my own privacy. There you go. I'm glad my streams are always a fun time. Cause yeah, it's been a crazy wild ride for the past, what, I think it's almost been like 2 years since I started streaming on YouTube. It's been almost 2 years since I started streaming on YouTube, which is exciting. I think it's around June when I first rolled up in here, but I made my permanent stay like close to the end of the month. Because I remember I was over on the ye old purple site, and I was finishing up Breath of the Wild over on, not Breath of the Wild, yeah, I was Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's okay, no worries. But yeah, when I was back over on the purple site, you know, I used to stream over there, and then some things I just like, nah, I can't deal with this, so I moved over here. And that was after I finished playing Breath of the Wild. I was like, this is my permanent change. This is my permanent change, and I'm happier for it. I'm happier for the move, even if it was a bit of a starting back from ground up. And again, you guys have been the core of that, and it's made me really, really happy. You guys have just been that big old, core that's been helpful. Because I don't know what I do I don't know what I do without you guys, in full honesty. I wouldn't have this small little loving community that does genuinely care. You guys care whenever I'm not feeling very good. You guys tell me, go make sure you take your breaks. Go rest up, take care of yourself. Always put your own health first. That is like always the biggest golden rule. From me, to you, to my friends. If you're not feeling very good, yeah, I used to. I might, if I'm feeling ready to, I might start doing some dual streams over there, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see on if I want to start doing simulcast streaming. But yeah. Anyway, yes. About that whole taking care of yourself spiel, I tell that to you guys, I tell that to my friends. I have to tell that to Avarice whenever I know she's feeling a little bit stressed out. It's like, if we need to hold off on Baldur's Gate for another week, we can. You just gotta go make sure you take care of yourself. I always tell her that. It's like, because I know there are some days where there's like a lot of stress, and I'm just like, go take care of yourself. We can come back to this another day. I am like the world's most patient person for the most part. I can be somewhat impatient, but I am surprisingly very, very patient. When it comes to my own creativity, though, that's where my impatience settles in. Full on, that's full. It's like, hello, nice to meet you. But yes, let's see, what was I? Yeah, my own creativity. That's where my brain draws the line at relaxation. I don't know. I have a little bit of a perfectionist problem, I think, where I see things that I create and my brain is just like, this isn't good enough. Rawr! Thank you. Thank you, JP. But yes, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. I think I also want to do tier lists, and I really want to get like Bubba on board, and I want to talk because Bubba and I do work in a Discord together, and we're just like, and I kind of like want to drag Bubba in for a tier list at some point, where we do like a Honkai Star Rail tier list. Yeah, because believe me, when I was setting up my resin 3D printer, that's a good point. But yeah, that is a very good point. When I was putting up my resin 3D printer, I was like staring. I was like trying to like, you know how you guys get those plastic screen covers or those screen protectors for electronics and stuff. And so I was trying to de-bubble one of those screen protectors, and my brain was just not having it because there was like some bubbles were not popping. And I was getting mad because it's like, I don't want this thing to break. This is a very expensive piece of equipment that I haven't even gotten to toy with yet. And I was just like in a mental state of just like, I don't want this to hurt anything. But at the end of the day, it fixed itself. It was fine. But I was just like, I put myself into a little bit of a tizzy on that one. I incidentally put myself into a tizzy. But I think when we just settle down and we just start painting, I think the painting will be actually a lot more therapeutic. Because I've also come to realize that there's a lot of me that's like, if I'm doing like painting or something with my hands, I tend to be a little bit more at ease. I think his painting actually just genuinely relaxes me, even if it's not like anything big or important. It's just one of those cases. Checking, make sure my connection's a-okay, still good. I was just checking my connection because I don't want to. Hopefully, no one's been like chucked into the dark because sometimes YouTube does not tell me if you guys have been chucked into the abyss for a little bit. Oh, hang on. Hang on one second. That is not the music I want. Here we go. Let's do the Hyrule Cafe 2. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to do a music swap. It like tried to swap itself. There we go. Like, no, bad YouTube, bad. Don't do that. Okay, we're good. We're golden. Excuse me. It's something little, but yeah. I think that's what it is. It's like, I don't worry too much when I'm painting, but when I'm like drawing on the computer or something like that, I tend to get like really antsy. That's why whenever we do those design ideas, we're probably gonna just do like, I'm not gonna try and be too neat-nick about it. I'm going to just allow it to be a rough sketch and just let it be a thing. Kind of like how originally, wait, was you featuring wait, did I intentionally make you? Yes, I did. I intentionally made you featuring a meme. I made him a joke as a joke, and then he just kind of became a meme on this channel. I forgot. That's how you featuring started. Was a Zatsu draw stream that ended up being that I ended up just having a lot of fun with and giggling about because it's his 1,000-yard stare into the nihility that still gets to me. He's still a good boy. He's still a good, like, creator. Sorry, stretching. No worries. Take your time. But yay. You know what I would always want to do? I don't know if this is like anyone else's big old dream, but this is kind of like my own little dream idea. This is like hugely and probably the most impossible thing. And this is like pipe dream worthy. I would love to one day just spend one evening in lethal company with a few of the English voice actors that I like. Lethal Company or some kind of co-op game where we just kind of like sit and chill. So Lethal Company is a lot of fun because then you just kind of like you get the spooks to go with it. You get the spooks and you get the teamwork with it. And of course I would always, if I were to choose, I would have to choose Allegra Clark, Camden, and I think I want to do Jordan Harrow. I feel like having those guys around would be a blast. Especially with the types of mods that I've seen them play with. It's just like, oh dear God, this is absolute chaos, and I kind of love it. It's nearly impossible. I don't have the notoriety for such a thing. Would I like that? Yes. I would love to, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth or anything like that, and that makes me nervous. Everyone knows how nervous I get, and it's one of those things. As much as I want it to happen, as much as I would dream, I think it's gonna be like relatively impossible. It's gonna be hugely impossible. I would love it though. Fix something real quick, hang on. Probably talk to someone. I was thinking about also getting my intro screen a slight update. I would need to talk to somebody about it, but I might be able to get in contact, depending if they even have a commission list. There's also the matter of, I also have another thing to do before I even touch hand cams besides the proper setup. For this, okay, I'm speaking on the future content brain, Zephyr, giving me 2 seconds. This is, I have zero organized thoughts. Have you guys noticed this? My thoughts are like 0% organized. I will literally just spout whenever it pops in my head because it makes me feel better. I just like spout it because I need to. I spout it because I need to. Yes. But yeah, I wanted to talk to an artist about getting a new particular PNG created, because I saw this one and I kind of liked the art style of it. So before hand cams get set up, I'm going to make sure I get something like that put up. Oh, did it not? Hang on, I'm trying to find my icy hot cream. Where'd it go? That's so bizarre. It was here earlier. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll worry about that tonight before I go to bed. I've been dealing with my pained wrist, so I've been dealing with that. I've been putting that like cream on it every night and in the morning, and also been taking some medicine as well. I've been trying to deal with that. It doesn't hurt to like hold controllers or my mouse or anything. I think it just might be a pinched nerve in my wrist, and hopefully not carpal tunnel, because that would be the worst. I'll be fine. I'm fine. I've been taking care of it for the last couple days. It doesn't hurt to hold the mouse or anything, so I think I'm at least at that point. Yeah. There's a particular artist that I saw, going back to the hand cam thing. I want to get a new PNG so that, because I know when I do hand cams, I'm not going to have this available to me. Or at least not very well. So we're going to switch to a PNG version of myself whenever we do hand cam setups. Because I think that would be an easier way to communicate with you guys, and also be an easier way for me to work without needing all the bright lights. Ugh. But yeah, let's see. I'm excited. I'm an excited Zephyr. I'm an excited Sorceress. You know, make sure everything's still on the up and up. Okay. Yeah. I would I think. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, by the way, I never told anyone this. I think I've come to realize something very, very important about any characters I do tend to create sometimes. I don't know if this is like anyone else's problem, but I think I talked to Midnight about this previously. When we when Midnight and I did our like long time ago, we did a little draw collab where we were just kind of like sitting and doodling and talking. I kind of came to realize something about whenever I create characters. They always seem to have like an air element about them. It like never fails. There's always like an air-based element, whether by name or by magic skill that they possess. It's a little crazy. I think I'm usually like around a lot of wind-based things. It was just something funny because I have I actually made a first D&D character. I actually have like a D&D character that I recently created, who actually I think I made her like just before Christmas, because me and a group are doing some D&D sessions on Sundays where it's completely private, so don't worry about it. But I made an air genasi character, and my brain is just like, then it clicked in that very moment. Oh, I make a lot of characters with the air element, and it's kind of hilarious that everything I have is based around air. Everything I have has got like either an air by name, or if we're talking about air genasis, we're talking actual air genasi. Not even half. She's full on. Oh my goodness. It's funny to me. It makes me giggle. It's something that makes me just kind of chuckle. And she's an artificer, by the way, because I got very intrigued in the idea of magic and machine really coming together to form this really, really cohesive thing. And I think that's also really fun. I'm interested in the idea of magic and machinery working as like one big thing. Not steampunk, but kind of like close to it. I don't want to call it like Garlean tech for Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know how you would describe it as, but it's kind of like one of those moments of like magic and machinery being something that works together is always very interesting, like mana cores for robots and things like that. I'm a little silly girl who likes to think of stuff like that. Because what I've been kind of like fun writing on the side is like I was struggling with an idea. It's like I want to make this particular character, I wanted to also have cameo at some point to exist, but how does he exist? How does one exist like this if he is also a machine? In a very, very high fantasy-esque setting. And then I realized Dungeons and Dragons as artificers. Does that really, does technology really matter in the long run? I think it just depends on the land you go from. I'm so silly. I like to talk about my hobbies too, yeah. I have been doing like a lot of like little fun writing on the side, even though I'm currently like in a small state of writer's block. I do like a little bit of fun writing in a notebook, just something to kind of like occupy my downtime once in a while. It's fun. I do like a lot of weird creative stuff. I think I've come to realize this. Like, a lot of my creative endeavors are just kind of like around, and I'm just having you featuring just for some reason. I think it's just... Well, not even for some reason. It's because I know this is what I do, because it kind of goes into my tendency to be very hyper fixated. I tend to be very, very hyper fixated on certain things, and everything comes and goes. And that goes with my hobbies as well. There might be some days where I just don't write, and then suddenly the creative juice finally comes back, and I'm just like, oh, there we go. That's where you were for the last couple days. Because I remember during the week of Christmas that I had away, I didn't touch my notebook for like over a week. And then suddenly I picked it back up again. It's like, oh, okay, there it is. There's the inspo I wanted. There's the inspo I needed. Let's see. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Sorry. Discord distracted me for a second. No, but this is fun. I'm having a good time talking. I'm having a wonderful time like this. This is actually one of the... I'm kind of glad we're going to turn this into a bi-weekly thing. Because I like sitting down and just, like, talking when I can. Trust me, if I wanted to, I would make a whole entire thing about ships and shipping and characters that I ship and blah, blah, blah. But that would be an extremely biased thing, and I don't want to start anything. I don't want to start anything, because it's like, I have like characters that I ship, and I've screamed this to the top of the heavens sometimes during my streaming, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna try and start anything, but it's like, it's one of my favorite things to do. Like, it's become a little bit more relevant these days as well. I've come to notice that my habit of shipping has kind of like turned a little bit more normalized since I've like really gotten into like character driven stuff. I'm still waiting on you to come back, Ratio. We kind of want to hear back from you. I still cannot believe M4 Ace is going to be like a year-long thing. Wait, wasn't 2.0? Well, wait, hey, hold the phone. Wasn't 2.0 also about a year-long endeavor? Or is that only 6 months? When did Penacony first drop? I'm kind of realizing this now because I'm thinking back on that conversation earlier. One sec. When did Penacony drop? Hang on. Okay, so Penacony first was expected to release on the 7th. Okay, so Penacony came out January 26th. So we got into 3.0 about the middle. Actually, you know, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. That looks and sounds about correct. In my personal opinion. So I think when we get closer to October as well, we're going to talk a lot more about spooky games. Like I said, I still have to get, I have like a lot of games in mind. I might revisit Cabin Factory as well during the spooky month, and that'll probably be the only time I will. Because, that game is just... I'll be a bigger, braver sorceress, I think, in that time. I think that would be great if I became a bigger, better, and stronger sorceress in October and I'm not half curled up at the bottom of the floor crying in a corner because I don't want to go into a cabin! I still cannot believe we almost made it to the halfway point without going into the cabin. Phasmophobia? I would need to gather some people for Phasmophobia. I have Phasmophobia, but I've never touched it. I would need to gather a small crew to do that because I think it's better. I think something like that would definitely be best played with a group because group shenanigans does a lot of stuff. I need to find some. I definitely need to find some group games at some point. I need to find more groupy stuff. Delicious. Oh, I really want to play a Zelda game again. Oh, this music is making me feel so crazy nostalgic. Oh, I do have, actually. I do have, guys. I actually do have the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS remake. I have that. Would people like to see that at some point? I have the Legend of Zelda 3DS remake still available. That would be a fun one. That would be, because I have my 3DS capture board that I haven't touched in a hot minute. I still have the software for it. That would be fun. I can do that. And my 3DS that I got modified is still in perfectly good condition. It still ran when I took that photo of that picture of Lumiere, the shiny Furfro that I remember hatching in the X and Y days. And I had so much fun. I'm still waiting for Legend ZA to come out. I've not seen any leaks, which, by the way, I will prominently say this. I will not discuss leaks or rumors too often. If you guys say, oh, there's possibly a rumor about like X character being on an X banner, I'm okay with that. But yeah, no plot leaks or anything like that. I refuse to ever hear of that ever. Bad enough I get enough of that on my recommended pages. And it sucks because it's like that just takes the magic out of everything because these guys get either leaked information. Never mind. I'm not touching that. Nope. Bad. I literally just started breaking my own rules, I think. I just started like breaking my own rules. But I was like, but it's kind of like just the standard thing about games and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay with hearing about your guys' thoughts, like, possibilities of like X character on X banner, just for an example, I'm okay with that. But full on like story leaks, no. I don't like that discussed. Yeah. That's good. That's fine. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's fine. Okay, so that's a-okay. Glad we had that discussion. But yeah, I have not heard anything about Legend ZA or anything for Pokemon, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm so excited because Kalos was... Okay, I might... Okay. I'm probably going to be the big... Okay, aside from the Team Flare business, Kalos was actually one of my favorite regions. I'm hot taking that right now in a positive demeanor. Team Flare was an awful team. But, big but, I loved the way Kalos was presented. I liked the way Kalos looked. I liked the way, I liked all the, you know, scenery that was essentially like Paris. And I liked Sycamore too, so let's be honest. He's one of my favorite professors. I'm excited for ZA. I'm cautious. Excuse me, bug my throat. I am cautiously optimistic about the Switch 2. I don't know if Legend ZA is going to be part of that release, but whichever one comes out, if I'm able to either get a regular Switch version or have to upgrade to the Switch 2, I will do so. I'm cautiously optimistic about the machine, but I am excited for the particular game that comes out with it. Because as far as I'm aware, ZA has been given a lot of time and care so far. I have not seen any rushed release announcements or anything like that. Unlike poor Scarlet and Violet that definitely needed more time in the oven. I'm just hoping that they bring back more proper character customization, because boy do I miss that. I think that's one of my big misses in those Pokemon games is the customization. I could do a little bit of it in Scarlet and Violet, but it's not like to the biggest degree that Pokemon X and Y had. X and Y had like a lot of customization, and my brain is just like, I'm so happy to see this. And I think it carried over to the Alola region as well, but in Sun and Moon. And that's where, and then suddenly it started to decrease, and I'm just like, no, why are you doing this? And also, why have I not been on live chat this entire time? I will apologize if I have not seen any messages pop through. I apparently did the bozo thing and forgot to put on the live chat. Whoopsies. If I have not seen... I usually have my chat box set to live chat, not... Why did I forget and put it on top chat again? Oh no! I hope I didn't miss anyone too badly. I'm sorry. Hour and a half in, and actually almost an hour and a half in, and Zephyr fudges up again. Oh, goodness sake. Oh well. Yeah. It's okay. But yeah. I'm excited for, like I said, I'm excited for Legends ZA to pop out, because Kalos region is one of my favorites. I want to see the more character customization. That's all I'm begging for, because I want to make my characters really unique to me. Even if they don't make long hairstyles. There's the one thing that grinds my gears, is always like, why can't we have... fair enough. But yeah, I'm like, there's this one issue I have with character customization. Nothing ever has long hair, and it makes me sad. I get it. It's probably because long hair takes a little bit more to program in, but it's just like, I just want my long hair on my characters. Let me be me, darn it. I don't care about not having the ombre in my hair. Let me at least have the braid. Let me at least have the braid. Excuse me. It's just like, let me have my dead anime mom hair back. In character customization, please. I beg of you. I'm so goofy. It's just one of those things. I just like, you get all these other fun hairstyles. Why can't I get a braid back? Let me have a semi-long braid to work on the one side of my hair. No long hair for me. No long hair for the Jeffy. God. Sad now. Sad now. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh, can I not zoom into that? No, I cannot. Anyway. Sorry, I was looking at some of the I remember it was talked about. It's like, I'm cautiously optimistic for Switch 2. I'm going to see. Actually, nah, if I ever get it, I will make my own opinion. I think it just will depend on like what games are openly available to me to play at that time. If I can play ZA on my regular Switch, I will be okay with that. I will not be too overly worried about getting one, but if the games start, I know that's somewhat backwards compatible, and I'm excited for that because backwards compatibility is one of my biggest yeses to a lot of things. But I also know it's like semi-limited, supposedly. We don't know how badly limited the backwards compatibility is. So that's gonna have to be a wait and see option, because sometimes I like backwards compatibility because that means I can have one console, but if I want to go back and revisit a game, I can go back and grab this game but put it in the current console that's available. I wish backwards compatibility worked for a lot of places. I know not a lot of it does. Backwards compatibility. I'm not too worried about the Joy-Con controllers, by the way. I'm kind of like, if they're more magnetic, it has to be a pretty strong magnet to be in there in the first place, but I don't know what it's going to look like until it's there. So we're gonna have to, like I said, Switch 2 is definitely gonna have to be a wait and see option. So that'll be an interesting like little wait time. Oh yeah. Part of the hand cam thing, by the way, I'm going to have to get some model paints as well. I have an idea of what I want to get for them. And I might have to take this off I will have to probably take that on and off my throne list, but because I'm going to purchase it myself. There are like two kinds of brands that I've been eyeballing. One of them is the basic like Army Wargame Fanatics one, and which is like essentially a basic acrylic. It's more of an acrylic meant for plastics, which is good because that's what resin is. Resin is kind of like an overcomplicated plastic in a way. And basic acrylics don't really stick to those. I do have some basic acrylics, but they're for like smaller projects. So like I'll probably maybe I'll bring home like a holiday statue or something. We'll like decorate it for like a holiday or something. It'll be a fun one. I really need to start writing these ideas down. I need to start hiring a secretary. I need to start hiring a secretary. I'm kidding. I just need to like get like a little bullet point thing on my computer, and I just need to like do a Google Doc and start like taking these ideas down. One for Easter maybe? Yeah, it'll have to, if I do that for Easter, it would have to be before I take off, because I'm going to be gone for that entire Easter weekend. I'll take a look around. There is some craft stores nearby. A notepad, yeah. I need to like have a notepad nearby if ideas ever strike. Yeah, I'll take a look around for like something for Easter, because that's gonna be coming up pretty soon, and I'm pretty sure craft stores are probably like foaming at the mouth to get those things on the shelves here soon. I think after Valentine's Day, Easter stuff should probably be on the shelves. I think, because that's what it happens usually. Holidays don't really have a chance to breathe at a craft store. They are there before the one current holiday is even over. Trust me, I witnessed it. It'll be like August, and it'll be like not even like the start of August, and there's like already Halloween stuff out. Oh my goodness. Not that Halloween stuff is bad, by the way. I love Halloween, which is why I'm just so excited to actually do Halloween stuff this year. Halloween the Christmas. Yes. Yeah, because once you start like getting like right in between the holidays where Halloween is starting, then suddenly you'll start getting Christmas stuff in. I'm just like, this is fine. Maybe. Because it won't even be the end of that season before the next one has to start up. Because crafting waits for no man. But yeah, I'll look at that. Maybe there'll be like a little nice like bunny statue or something that I like. And we can do something with like the acrylic paints. The Christmas decorations appearing 3 months in advance, yeah. Oh, that's the one thing I'm liking about having a 3D printer. I can literally make decorations for my own house. I can make decorations at my own house now. I don't have to. I can make my own personalized decorations for my own home. That's why I'm so happy with my new toys. I'm so happy with my new toys. It's also a matter of needing to figure out how to do a hand cam setup. I've been struggling to figure out one because I've been wanting to do one for ages. But I've never found like a general setup idea yet. The general setup has been like really hard to find because I've been trying to like search for it, but I've never been able to find anything. No, like I haven't been given like any like proper like looks at it. You can tell I'm really excited for hand cams though. Why did I say that twice? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm good. Zephyr's good. She's just a little bit on the unhinged end. I don't really have like a lot of fun stories to tell usually. Oh wait, I'm gonna go double back and is there a way to get, I call them baubles. Is there a way to do those baubles that stay in the tree? Yeah, I think there should be. Yeah, there should be. I think there's like a lot of like fun 3D printing stuff out there that you can actually get like little baubles and stuff like that. I've seen like a lot of fun stuff recently around for Valentine's Day. Oh yeah. You wanna know what I printed, by the way, over the last weekend? I printed a knitted capybara pencil holder. I 3D printed a capybara pencil holder, and it's like so adorable. Maybe when I do hand cams, I'll show it off a little bit more. It's absolutely cute. I love capybaras too. I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. I'm raring to go for hand cams. I just need to like figure out a camera setup. It is so cute. It's got like a little basket that's like the little pencil holder, and I'm just like, oh, as if I don't have enough pencil holders. As if I don't have enough pencil holders in my life. Capybaras. It does not have the orange on top of its head though. It does not have the orange on top of its head, but it is very close. I was like, I think that's what I was actually printing on Saturday when I was like streaming and like keeping a vague eye on it, because it was just like I wanted to make sure that I still had enough filament. No orange, yeah, I know. It is very adorable. When I do hand cams, because I want to paint it first, because right now it's just kind of like a gray color. And once I have it like fully painted, I will definitely show it off to you guys, because that'll be a fun like little hand cam opener. I have another 3D printed object as well, which is very, very, very big, like cosplay size, and it is it's like heavy, but it's I guess you can call it a weapon. It's a particular character's weapon, and it weighs a fair bit. I can give you guys a little bit of a chance to figure it out, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very obvious. Oh, no, it's okay. You're good. That's good. You're all good. I'm just talk really, really fast. I end up talking like really fast. I don't know if you call it a motor mouth situation, but I guess I get a little bit agitated when there's like dead air and my brain is just like, oh god, I need to say something. Sometimes that's what happens whenever I start focusing on something. My brain is just like, oh dear god, do I say something? And then I just feel like my main thing is to say sorry. I'm like in the middle, I'm like really, really heavily focused right now. Like a silly goober that I am. Checking the time on this. Okay, it's gonna start switching over. Hopefully it goes into Zelda and chill. I'd be okay with that. I don't want there to suddenly be... Hang on. No. I think we'll switch this now. We'll switch to Zelda and chill too for the time being. There we go. We'll switch that over to Zelda and chill. There we go. I just wanted to switch that music over. Oh, I love the opening. Zelda's Lullaby and Zelda and Chill 2. It's always one of my favorites. I really need to turn this on whenever I'm writing. Maybe that might help me. There we go. I like Zelda and Chill. Game Chop's music is like one of my favorite go-to musics. And I've never had any issues with them at all. They're really open about like saying, if you want to use this for your streams or whatever, please do so. Just make sure you like link it properly in the description. And so I'm always just like really happy. But I always like, I default to their Zelda music because their Zelda music is like my jam. Zelda music is like my high jam right now. Yeah. No worries. Do not worry. I will eventually get, luckily chat is not like going at like 10,000 miles an hour, so we're all good here. Depending on the pace, we're all good here. If it takes a minute for you to catch up, that's a-okay. I will happily get back to it. That's why I'm happy with the small community right now, is like, I'm a little nervous because I'm like, chat going by at like lightning speed makes me nervous. Oh, it's okay, Bubba. No, Bubba, it's okay. It's okay, Bubba. Oh yeah, yeah, I was just been kind of like ranting and rambling, like not in a bad way. Just kind of babbling. Hi, Bubba. Yeah, although Bubba, you did miss the part where I was talking about kidnapping you and like dragging you to do like a Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact tier list. Aw, it's okay. Glad you're here though. Glad you're here though. Game Chops is like really good. I got introduced to Game Chops I think about last year. Yeah. Well, I was kind of like, I like this music. It's really my jam. And again, I always default to the Zelda tunes because Zelda is just my default. Well, how about well, I'll talk details with you about that one later then. We'll talk details about that one later, I think. Yeah. But hey, I'm glad it doesn't sound like you're not against it, so yay. But yeah, that would be a fun one. But yeah, I would highly suggest if you're looking for some music. Again, the Game Chops Zelda tunes are like really, really good. It's like very lovely remixes. Very, very lovely remixes. Oh yeah. I'm a little... Okay, so there's one thing I want to talk about, and it's like, well, not really... It's nothing bad, and no one's in trouble or anything, and this doesn't have to do with anybody at all. This is literally just me when I was talking about my, Yeah, we will. We'll work on that. Have you played Skyward Sword? I played a small bit of Skyward Sword. I played a very small tidbit of Skyward Sword. I never got into it back when it was on the Wii. But I think if I was to give it a try again, I might find interest in it. I know that it's not everybody's favorite. Let's be honest, I think Twilight Princess is everyone's favorite love child of Zelda games. Because of Twilight Princess's like themes, how dark it is, and just how like above all how like very, very interesting I think Twilight Princess is. Which I'm waiting for the day that Twilight Princess has a Switch release, because did it have a Switch release? Am I crazy? Did Zelda have a did Twilight Princess have a... Oh, Minish Cap was fun too. I liked Minish Cap. I think I actually finished Minish Cap. I did a thing this like ages ago and I actually finished Minish Cap some time ago. I think I finished that like forever ago. I never finished the Oracle games, which I really want to go back and try again. And I would love to see them remade. Yeah, I recall. I remember remastered. Yeah, I remember the remasters for. I think the remaster for Twilight Princess was specifically for Wii U, I think. But yeah, I want to go back and I want to play the Oracle games. But I would love to see the Oracle games remixed into the Link's Awakening. The Switch version of Link's Awakening where they have like that little toy box look. Hello. You know, kind of like that. I want to see it like that. Because I think the little toy box aesthetic would fit the Oracle games to a T. In my personal opinion. Because I like the aesthetic and I think it would look good. There will probably be some like... I never really got... I'll be honest, early Zelda games actually made you have to scratch your brain and try and figure out. Especially if you weren't fully paying attention to the dialogue. Like the little wee baby sorceress that I was. I had a hard time paying attention to Zelda games when I was younger, even though I liked them as a series. But yeah, I want to go back. I might pull out the 3DS copy, and I'll probably do like Zelda 3DS for a little while, because I don't think the bottom screen is too necessarily needed. I don't know. I would have to double check that game, because I think I can open it up. But yeah, I would love to do that. The one game I don't think I ever got in the Zelda franchise on the 3DS was the Majora's Mask one. which I would also love to double back and try again with, because I never had the patience for Majora's Mask. Didn't read the dialogue too bad. Yeah. Oh no, Bubba, you haven't seen. I had to put my 3DS with the capture board in a particular location, so that way I did not lose it again. I remember being hyped and excited and saying I found my 3DS capture with the capture board attached to it, and then I would instantly forget where I put it. After a week of hiding it away, saying to myself, I will find this again. And in the end, I mentally lose, and then I panic, and then I eventually find it. But then it's just like, oh, thank God. Okay, now to put it into a place where it's a repeating cycle. But this time I do remember where I placed it. Don't worry, I fully remember where I placed it this time, and it's nearby. I do need to get like a giant electric orange colored case and just slip that in there and be like, your 3DS is in here. Do not lose this. Your 3DS, the capture device, is attached to this. Do not lose it, because I don't think you can really get 3DSs with modified capture boards in them these days. I really don't think you can get them like that these days. Oh! Yeah, NASA that animated her fingers across the keyboard. Well, that's cute. That's cute. If you're able to. I want to do 3DS games eventually, because let's be honest, you guys also... Wait. The big red circle pointing out where it is. Yeah, it's essentially like the big old target sign. Your 3DS is here. That's essentially what it is. Hi, Crook. Not much is going on. We're just having a nice little chit chat. What's going on with you? I'm having a blast just sitting here and talking. I feel like I don't get to sit here and talk very often. It's like, I'm glad we're making, I'm going to repeat myself because Zephyr always repeats herself. I'm so happy we're doing this as a bi-weekly thing, just to kind of sit and chill and just enjoy ourselves. This is a very, very fun time. Chicken. I'm making chicken tomorrow. Delicious. I was gonna cook tonight, but then it's like my entire body was just like, no, I do not want to. I'm trying to get out of the habit of ordering out, because that's my one biggest problem, is like, I do have a little bit of a tendency to, once I come home, I just don't want to do anything, and then I just forget to cook, and then yeah, I need to start getting better at that. me and my silly sorceress brain just needs to get better at doing that. I've gotten slightly better, but I do have a tendency to just kind of have those days where I just don't wanna. Let's see, what was I going on about? I was ranting about something earlier, and I completely Zelda games, yes. But yeah, Zelda games, I want to at least get, because the reason why I bring up the 3DS talk was because I remember I put up a poll forever ago. I think it was like right before Christmas. I'm still not telling you guys the context of the game, but I did leave you guys a list of Pokemon games to choose from. And I think Platinum is actually, hang on, let me check. Is Platinum still leading in that poll? Was Platinum still the leader of that particular poll? Was it? Hang on. Posts. Oh, they changed the tabs, by the way. I got so lost because they renamed the community tab into posts, and I'm just like, what? Why? Hang on. Yeah, the Pokemon poll. Hang on one second. Let me check that. Let me check the Pokemon poll real quick. Because like I said, I'm not giving you guys context for it yet, because I want to I'm keeping that like a big old secret, because I want to try and like make some stuff for it. When did I make that poll? Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Did I lose it? Where did I? Okay, that's November. I swear I did it before. I swear I did it like around Christmas. Hang on. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum was still winning. It was sandwiched between one of my schedules, and then it was also sandwiched between one of my schedules and my reveal banner. Yes. So Pokemon Platinum was still the winner in that. And I'm fully naming Pokemon Platinum the winner. Yeah. Typical YouTube shenanigans. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I was like so confused because I remember it still being called Community Tab when I last checked it, and it's like, oh, that's how. Because when I was like trying to check on what other people were doing, I saw that there were. I was trying to like struggle. I was like, wait, where's the Community Tab? Did they not have this? And then I finally realized, oh wait, they called it posts now. Like, what the heck? You could have just kept it as community. Community tabs are fine. I think that keeping it named the Community Tab was fine. Oh well. Oh well, that's neither here nor there. You guys are still my community, regardless of what YouTube says on the posting tabs. Yeah. Everything's good, by the way. Thank you for asking. We were having a little talk about the 3DS, and yes, I'm not telling you guys what that Pokemon one was for. Platinum is the winner, but I'm going to have to keep. I'm still going to have to keep that under wraps until I have a little bit more time to work on stuff, or I 90% of the time stop procrastinating and actually get to it. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is just being YouTube. We just call it like that. Anyway. But yeah, okay. I've got that under wraps, but for now I might tune it to Zelda Ocarina of Time, because Ocarina of Time was my baby. That was like my favorite game, and I actually think I went through Water Temple without much hassle, because I think Water Temple they made a little bit easier in the 3DS version. Although knowing my navigation skills, I'll probably still get lost. Yeah, don't trust the sorceress to navigate anywhere. You have a good like 50% chance that she'll get you lost. Oh no. Charge your cell phone, quickly! Charge your cell phone! Okay, so one of my biggest plans is I am going to be testing out Blender as well, by the way, when I was... I don't believe you're dying at. I don't lie. Just joking. Okay. Well, I don't lie, but I'm being silly. What was my brain doing? My brain was doing something. I was talking about 3D modeling and stuff like that a lot earlier at the start of stream. What I was trying to say was I'm going to be testing Blender because I talked about this on an earlier thing for 3D modeling. I have my resin 3D printer put up, and I'm like wanting to do like a lot of fun things with it. And I was debating between like ZBrush or Blender, and I think Blender is probably like the best one to do. Okay, no problem, JP. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I want to do some 3D modeling for some items in the future, because I want to like... I like the stuff I can get online, but at the same time, I also want to like do some of my own things. Because I have a silly creative brain. And as much as I love the idea of perler beads, I think that's definitely on more of Kuro's destination. I'm probably more in the 3D physical media where I can like fully have control. Excuse me. Goodness sake, that came out a bit. Ooh. Pardon me. Goodness sake. I'm like all geesy. Yeah. And I was talking about 3D modeling. I'm gonna double back around. I'm gonna talk about the paints that I was talking about. I have the idea to get like the whole entire big box of Army War Game Fanatic. The what was it, 102 bottles of paint. I'm planning on purchasing that and not looking back at some point, because I know when I start doing hand cams for that, I need proper paints to go with it. So that's gonna be a thing. And then when it comes down to it, I wanted to try and get Duncan Rhodes's 2 thin coats, but I don't have any place nearby that sells that brand. And unfortunately, I don't think there's really much of an online location for those. And it makes me sad because like I don't have any access to find this particular paint. I want that to come in a big old box too, and I can have a whole bunch of it. Because that's one of my things. I am one of the people who is just like, I will go big or go home when it comes to paint stuff, because it's either I get like a whole bunch of it to roll around. I'm making a cosplay. I actually do have like a cosplay prop that I'm not using for cosplay, but I like it for decoration. Okay, no one took a crack at the cosplay prop that's in my office right now. And it's extremely heavy. If I make it again, I'm probably gonna hollow it out a little bit to make it a little bit lighter, now that I have the technology to do so. I have the Dr. Ratio book in my office. I have his codex in my office. It's 3D printed in filament printer. In filament. In like in PLA filament. So it's that sucker is heavy. Like I can lift it, but it's heavy. It's definitely not the one that you want to be walking around with. You can probably make it lighter. Have now lighter with a drill. I could probably remake it. If I wanted to, I could probably remake it, because all it would take is just actually like hollowing out the insides and putting a couple of drain holes in the bottom, and then just having it work from there. And making sure like the insides don't like have a lot of weight to it if I was looking to remake it. But I do have the okay, so I actually do have another cosplay prop for a 3D print available. I don't know what got me to do it, but hear me out. I have the Ron May, her mandolin that she uses in her ult. I have Madame Ron May's mandolin as a cosplay prop to print. I like your funny words, Magic Madam. Good. Yes, Bubba cosplay, but I'm not dressing or anything. I like the idea of having the props in my office, because it makes my office feel a little bit more lively. Did I practice chalk sniping while holding ratio codex? No, I didn't. No, I did not use my Aventurine plushie as a target. Totally not. Cosplaying in private is valid. It's okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not like a full-on cosplayer. It's fine. I was just having a little bit of a giggle. I was just having a wee giggle. But I'm excited. I'm just so excited for my hand cam streams. I just need to like figure out a proper setup so everything doesn't like, so that way I don't have like camera malfunctions and stuff knocks over. I need to make sure like everything is secure, because the last thing I want is a camera tipping over and, you know, showing things off that shouldn't be seen, because that would make me very unhappy. You can tell Bubba's right. I am really excited about like a lot of stuff, and I'm very easily excitable. And I did mention that when I get those paints and when I'm feeling comfortable with the printer, I do have a Firefly a Firefly figurine that I'm really excited to paint, because it's a really pretty one. It's a really pretty one. There's something I realized when I was looking through these figurine prints. I am huge into dynamic poses, essentially. Like, it's cute if they're just kind of standing there and chilling, but I love some of the dynamic poses that some of them are actually in. Like the one with Firefly that I found. It's really dynamic because her hair is blowing back. She looks like you just like pick her up at like an anime convention. That's what makes her look so nice. You look like you picked some of them up from an anime convention, but they're not from a convention. You just pick them up. You just like print them off and paint them at your own place. Or like from the big kits. The garage kits, I think is what they're technically called. I think that's what they're called. They're like the really like actual full-on model kits for like anime figures. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what it looked like to me, because I remember one of those. I just remember seeing like a video that was passing by. Now I won't have anything. Now, by the way, speaking of those hand cam stuff, you will not see anything like spray painting or airbrushing. This stuff will be strictly like by hand. Like, I will be physically painting them with my own 2 fingers. Well, with my own 2 hands. I don't have just 2 fingers. Sillies. But yeah, I just want to like, because I find like painting, especially if it's like just something I really like, to be surprisingly meditative. Also, I have no airbrush. Especially tape on tiny ass figurines. Yeah, this is true. Airbrushing would take a lot of time. Look at you, D&D models. Oh, no. Yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. But yeah, I have the Ranmei mandolin that I want to put together at some point, because I think putting that together would be that would be a blast. I'd probably do like a lot of the cleanup and stuff offline, so that way you guys don't have to worry about sitting here through that. But like a lot of the painting and the priming, but the painting would definitely be put on the hand cam stuff. I'm having like so much fun with this. This has been like a whole bunch of fun. I know I kind of like just yammered on about my own personal stuff, but it's kind of like one of those things. I'm thinking about this. Thinking about getting the sparkle. Oh, did you find a model? Oh, 3D model for the sparkle. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. The sparkle button. I should probably do that too. You have like just like get the sparkle button. I wonder if it actually works. I like at least press down on it. I wonder. Probably not, but it'd be fun to have. Just like press the sparkle button. It instantly ends the hand cam stream with a big old boom. There's so many fun things I found. I'm just so excited. I'm really pumped. I'm just so pumped for a lot of things in the future. And I know I kind of like mostly talked about like stuff that I want to do in the upcoming interim, which includes watch-alongs, because I'm really hopeful for Wicked to come out soon enough to be released, that we can have like a nice Wicked watch-along, because I want to watch part 1 before, which one is it? They called it, what did they call part 2? Good something? For Good. Oh, Wicked for Good. That's what their tentative title is for the part 2. Oh, and by the way, I'm not huge on 2-part films. However, Wicked is definitely one of those that kind of deserves it. They're a model for that power. Oh, for the Sam suit? Maybe. I haven't fully looked. I've looked at a few, but there's probably a Sam suit out there. There's probably a Sam suit one out there. I saw a really, oh, by the way, I saw a really nice one of Arlecchino from Genshin, and I have not touched Genshin in a while, but damn, this one looked really good. Like, I was tempted, but it's like, it's Arlecchino. I would be very... There was like a really nice one of Arlecchino that my brain was just like, happy chemicals. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait until I get like a little bit more comfortable with the 3D resin printer before I get too into the figurine section. I'm definitely excited for this. This is one of those definitely I am excited for. And yes, the watch-alongs as well. I'm excited for those because I want to do Wicked, especially. Maybe I'll do not the suit thing, but thing that oh, yeah, she's got a little device. I think I actually saw that. Yes, there is actually I believe a cosplay prop for that. No worries. Oh my. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh wait, is there? Oh my. Yeah, I think there's actually one for her. I think there's like I think she's got her little transformation button available. I'll have to double check, but I think it's on there. That'll be a fun one to do too. I won't mind putting up like a lot of random like Honkai Star Rail cosplay props in my office space. It's fine. That's actually a fun idea. We take when we just want to do some basic painting where we're not like I'm not like progressing or like making angsty Zephyr noises over shading. I think that would probably be a fun one to do because some of that stuff can be just done in like some solid colors. Yeah. I'm just so excited. Okay, so this really makes me want to redouble my efforts on figuring out a hand cam setup, which means I am going to have to stop procrastinating and get the ball rolling at some point because it'd be bad if I don't get the ball rolling as soon as possible. I don't know how often those hand cams would be, but I would definitely make them a bit of a semi-regular occurrence, especially like either on like a weekend where we have like a lot of time to work with, or maybe just a nice like 3-hour painting thing, because I can get very lost in the art of it. I'm so excited. Any ideas for monetization? Oh. Any ideas for monetization? Is that besides having a very long Zatsu about like what kind of emotes you guys want to see? Other than that, I have like, oh no, I've never thought about that. I don't know. Do I want to do a big party for monetization? No worries. Have a good rest. I haven't decided yet, honestly. It's still a bit of a distance away, and I don't usually like to always discuss the monetization thing because it always feels like it drives people away. Games or karaoke? Oh, for like big celebration time? Yeah, probably I might do a big game night if I can get the time for it. If I can be a proper organizer, we will probably do like a little bit of like a big old game night. 1K sub, you can make membership. No, I cannot yet. I still need the watch time to go with it. So far, my watch time has not been at the peak to where it needs to be for monetization. We're almost there. We got about never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about the amount of watch time needed. Just know that we are very close. We are well over halfway, essentially, if that's any help. But I'm not gonna discuss the number outright because I don't want to sound like I'm abject begging. I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like I'm begging, or it's kind of like a call to arms, maybe, but I don't know. I don't want. It's just like, do it as you wish. That's all I want. That's all I'm saying. But no, for the 1K that I have, I am able to redirect people, and that's good. But monetization, for monetization celebration, we're definitely gonna have like a nice Hey Vol, backslash. Get yourself comfortable, glad you're back. But yeah, what I was talking about, like, I think we might just do a big old game night. I think that would be probably my better idea. But yeah. Oh. Okay, ASMR content is going to have to, if I ever do ASMR content, it's going to have to wait a while because those mics pick up a lot of stuff and my house is not exactly the most private place. So it's kind of like it's not always quiet. So I'm going to need to figure out if I want to do that, I might want to do something else. Also, a lore video, maybe. I haven't thought about a lore video in a while. I'm really just me. But RPG Maker is free now, isn't it? I have to give it some thought. I might have to give it some thought. But definitely might do, but like I said, majorly might do a game night with like a whole bunch of people. We'll gather up and we'll do like a big old celebration after I had my yammer speech and being in a sappy mood. Because you know me, I'm gonna be sappy as hell. I'm gonna be very sappy on the day that I finally get it. I'm gonna be like half curled up in a corner and I'll be like crying and I'll be like so happy and I'll be a pile of mush. And then I'll eventually find someone and then we'll just like do some kind of like big Mario Party night with a whole bunch of people. I still need to get Jamboree because I think Jamboree can like hold up to like a lot of people to play with. Because that would be a fun one, just to have like everybody involved. Like Avarice and Yume, Nova, Midnight. Most of the Avis family, if they're able to. if they're able to, I think I would like to have them around especially. But yeah, celebration night will probably be games and stuff. Afterwards, we'll probably do like an open Zatsu where we do talk about like emotes and stuff for the future. Me, Sappy, Def. Yeah, you guys will be here to tease me, that's fine. Teasing is fine, just don't bully me too much or else I will cry. I'm just so excited. I'm just like, I'm a very sappy person. But we'll see what happens. It's all still kind of like up in the air and it's still a fair distance away. I have a feeling at least by the end of this year may be the day that I do actually get the time to put it forward. But we'll see. But we will have to definitely see. I would like to, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna have to mark that down for like games, and then we'll probably do like a we'll do like a post membership Zats. Actually, I'll have memberships open too that time too, which means I'm gonna need badges. I'm gonna need membership badges here soon too, whenever that comes around. I just realized that. I'm gonna need Memby badges. I'm gonna need Memby badges. I'm gonna need emotes. Oh my god. Why do I think of these things at the last minute? Stars and moon badges. Ooh, maybe. Maybe we'll do some stars and moons. We'll make it simple. we'll make it some really simple ones. Maybe out from a book or something, and then the book just turns gold if you ever reach 2 years. Reach 2 years with me, you get a golden book, and your stars turn really, really big. Actually, that might be a fun one. Yeah, that might be a fun one. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that one in mind. Yeah. I'll keep that one in mind. I'm so excited. There's just so much that's like all around me, and I'm just so happy. I'm being very sappy again and again. I cannot thank everyone else enough for always being around to support me. You think I will? We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. It's all the matter of 5-year membership of Zephyr Yippee badge. Oh my god. Little Zephyr Yippee. Oh god. Okay. Full honesty. Actually, if I ever do that, that badge will be made from me. That will be made from me personally. I will make that one instead of having the artist. 5 years, you get the Yippee. You get a Zephyr Yippee, like this little curse thing. I love you, Yippee, Shireen. How did you become a meme on this channel? Sweetie, how did you become a meme on this channel? I can't believe this is your 1,000-yard stare. It's him and his 1,000-yard stare to the nihility, baby! Okay. I'm being a goofball. Oh my goodness. I love him so. I love Yippee Tureen so much. I'm surprised he became such a meme, and he's like now the one meme I bring up regularly. He's just like the one meme I bring up so regularly now, and he started off as like a silly, goofy thing. And he's now just... Yippee Tureen is a channel mask. Oh god. Tureen is a mandatory emoji with the time bumps. Am I allowed that? Am I allowed to do that? Because technically Yippee Tureen is like, am I allowed for that one? Or can I just like... Is that one allowed? I'm not gonna get in trouble by Hoyo, am I? I just want to make sure I'm not gonna get in trouble by Hoyoverse. I haven't. Okay, I'm nervous about a Discord. I need to like. Discords for me is like I need to find somebody in order to like help me manage it, because I am very, very bad at managing Discords. Okay, if I make a Discord server, Yippee Tureen is definitely gonna be a sticker. Might take a while. Yeah, it might. I need to find some proper, if I ever do open up my Discord, I want to find some proper, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. This is why he's just chills in the corner. He's my little cartoon buddy that I doodled. I could do that, couldn't I? I think Kuro did the same, where she gatekeeped her Discord behind membership. I think I'll have to ask around, because I'll have to ask Midnight, because I know Midnight's got a very high moderated server, so I might need to ask around for her. Yes. He's so... Yeah, he just stares. He's just got that 1,000-yard stare. Anyway. But yes, it's okay. Yeah, I want to get a mod team together to keep an eye on the Discord if I make one. I need to have them where they're going to be able to keep an eye on things, because when I cannot. So that's like the one skill that I have problems with. I get very nervous around big crowds, and sometimes like the idea of like handling a Discord feels like a lot of responsibility, and it's like I know I need to partially do this, and I need to do this, I need to do that. It makes me really, really nervous. But that would also be another way to keep everyone in the loop as well. So we'll see when the time comes. I might gatekeep it behind a Memby, like Kuro does. Is membership still pending? It's still not open to me yet. I haven't been able to apply for it yet. But I also have to ask Midnight about like how she gets her main setup started as well, because there's a lot that goes into a Discord server, and I have a partial one put together. I just want to like, tear it down and completely remake it, which will take time. Excuse me. But yeah, memberships are still not going to be available yet, but there is the thought that maybe either in the middle of the year or towards the end, we might be able to reach it. Yeah, memberships will come first and then the Discord. But in the meantime, I can actually kind of like finagle the Discord roles and bots and intimidating. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's like I gotta like do a lot of talking with like a lot of people. And I just don't want things to get like so crazy out of hand. That's the one major scary part, is like if things get like extremely out of hand, I get very nervous because it's like I don't know what to do. I see. But yeah, that is one heck of a... I will make a mental note to start kind of like fanoodling with my old Discord, and then we'll start kind of like maneuvering some stuff around in time. And then we'll eventually maybe start putting some stuff together for it. Because when memberships are available to open and super chats are too, I'm nervous and excited for such a thing. Because it's like, that is like a big step and a big responsibility, and it does terrify me a little bit. Yeah. And on top of that, sometimes my social anxiety doesn't help either. But yeah, I'll do some asking around and stuff like that just to make things go a little bit smoother. But having the Discord might help, because then I can also post my schedules in there. So for those who don't see the post tab or anything like that, I can have that set up, and plus I can also get a stream bot set up and live. So that'll be at least a good thing. It's a good idea to kind of like look into. I just need to learn how to like be brave about it. I just need to be brave about it. And then I can like post up some pictures and stuff like that. Because I'll be honest, Twitter scares me. I'm not gonna deny this. Twitter scares me, and I need to open up my Blue Sky social a bit more often. Twitter horrifies me. I need to start like posting up on Blue Sky a bit more often, so that way I can actually like start maneuvering some stuff around. I have a hard time spreading because I usually get so comfortable where I'm at. Ugh. I'll probably like start using my Blue Sky a bit more often, because I want to like start spreading my roots out a bit more, spreading those little feelers out. And maybe one day we'll see if any of those other dreams might come true in the future. Actually, I'm gonna check. Did anything like interesting happen while I was kind of like there? I don't know. I was like so distracted for ages. Oh, I got a 9 notice. What? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna start like posting back up on there. Probably starting next week, I'll start doing some fresh blue sky posts. I think that'll be a nice thing to do. I'll keep working on my blue sky a bit more often. It's like my bad. I'm very bad with my social media stuff. I'll do better. I'll try to do better. If I keep track of at least one, I should be happy. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh. But I think this last bit has been a very, very good, productive moment, and it's actually given me a lot of food for thought to chew on, and I mean that in the most positive way possible. I mean that I really, truly mean this in like the most positive way, that this end talk has given me a lot to chew on. First one's still... I only have a Twitter to look professional. There. But yeah. This has been a very productive last minute talk, and I'm kind of glad we've had this because you guys are planting the seeds to help me move forward, and I very much appreciate it. So I'm going to bounce out for the night. I'm going to see if we can find anyone to redirect you silly little gooses to. Hang on, let me see if I can find anyone to redirect you crazy. You guys don't even have a form yet. I'm still waiting for Anne Marie to open up her commissions. Yeah, let me see if I can find anybody. Whoa. Let me see if I can find someone to redirect you guys to. Hang on one second. You guys are my familiars. You guys just don't have a form yet. That'll be a bit. Let me see. Can I add you to the redirect list? Jeez. Alright. Is there anyone else available? Hang on. See if there's anyone available. Pilling. Just trying to see if there's like anyone of note. I guess no, I'm not making you guys a formless yippee. Shush. Silly Bubba. Hello. I could probably I'll probably just like send you guys over to Kendra, who's playing Witcher 3, so I'll send you guys over in her direction so you guys go out and have a little bit more fun. But yeah, like I said, let me mark her on the redirect list. Hang on one second. Let me just save that. And I'll send you guys over in that general direction. Thank you for your patience. I'm a silly goose who forgets very regularly. But yeah, this little last bit has been a very productive talk. I will see you guys on Saturday when we do the Aglaia polls and the Aglaia polls and the Divergent Universe. Oh, it's already tech. We don't have one yet. Hashtag familiar summon, I suppose. Is that too long? Is hashtag familiar summon too long for anyone, or I think familiar summon is usually a pretty good one. I think familiar summon would be a cute one. There's some long ones. It's fine. Okay, hang on. So yeah, I just put hashtag familiar summon in there, and then you guys are all good. So yeah, I'll bounce out. I'll see you guys another day. And I'll see you on Saturday when we do our Aglaia polls and we do some Divergent Universe bum rushing. You're welcome! Thank you for all the lovely talks. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye. 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 You're welcome.